this is the Traffic Cop Week 1 for this class series. I'll start off. Eric isn't here or he's absent, so he'll probably turn in his own sprint or stand up, and I'll just go first. So I'm James Pope. Title's the same as last time, just a programmer. Basically, with this week, I reviewed all the menus that we had, and I looked at and studied the menus that they have in the release version of the game to kind of get a good idea of what we sort of wanted. Unfortunately, the menus that were made our last class were entirely underwhelming, and it was actually just a single menu with no functionality. So I'm basically starting from scratch on the menus, and we've decided to go with a physical looking menu. In game right now, you start out and you have this clipboard in your hand, and it tells you your stats for the last round, but it also loads it up whether you played around yet or if you've just booted the game up. So what we think we're going to do, even though we don't have a police station for the main menu yet, we're going to move the main menu to that clipboard, put some buttons on it for like switching tabs, for lack of a better word, um, so that you can go from main menu to last game stats, and then when you hit like the options and stuff, it'll just open up there. We're not going to touch on the tutorial, so I'm not sure if changing the menus will make the tutorial feel out of place, since the tutorial matches the menus and not really the rest of the game. Other than that, that's all I did this week. Was pretty much study the menus we had, plan out what we want to do, and get some test draw ups going. All right, who wants to go next?
Um, my name is Philip. I am a game designer on Traffic Cop, and basically this week I did a lot of research about how to smooth out AI movement, and there is surprisingly not much on specifically what I need to do, which makes sense. It's a very specific and odd scenario, but I'm working on that. So that includes like turning, getting the AI to turn smoothly, which isn't that hard for a normal like character AI, but since we had to do a loop around and our AI isn't a character, it's a vehicle, it's a little wonky. So I'll be working on smoothing out the turning and getting the movement to actually work. So with a real life vehicle, you'd accelerate, start slow, and then get up to your top speed. I want to replicate that inside the engine. And then I also want to do the same in reverse for deceleration. So I'll be working on that as well, just to make it feel more real and nicer rather than an immediate stop. So that's what I've been doing. There aren't really any roadblocks either. So for whoever.
All right, I'll go next. This is Mark Montanari. I'll
I
be
guess I'll go
work.
next.
You want to go now, or
Um,
you want me to go? Go ahead, Brian.
okay. Sorry. Okay. My name is Brianna Harris. I'm currently one of the artists, still in the artist during this semester, working on Traffic Cop. Last week I redid some of the vehicles, and I'm starting to create some of the trucks so I can importing them into 3ds Max so that I can merge the mirrored parts together and unwrap and texture them. As with creating modular road pieces such as street corners, bends, and angles for the streets that we had. I'm also going to start importing fire hydrants and other to put on the street so it's not just the street and like the sidewalk and everything like that. So I'm going to add some more textures and stuff to it as well.
Okay. This is Mark Montanari. I'll be working as programmer on Traffic Cop. I actually did the onboarding for Escape Room this week, so I didn't get many hours in. I just found out this afternoon that I'm switching to this to Traffic Cop. So really haven't done much at the moment, but I will be looking through the code this weekend and trying to get up to speed. And I do have access to Trello.
Never showed up, so
Um,
we started.
Other than that, I've got no blockers.
It's okay. We're almost done. that'll be it for this stand up this week. So everybody have a good night. I'll stop the recording.